Hello, everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Magic 2014, Duels of the Planeswalkers, or some other configuration of those words. I am Nick, a.k.a. Rockley Smile, here with my usual buddy, Alpaca Patrol, and we've got a new guest today, everybody. We've got Architecture with us for a game today, and, of course, BaerTaffy. Say hi, guys.
Hi, I'm Architecture.
Don't
I'm BaerTaffy.
don't start.
I'm Rockley Smile.
Hello, I am Alpaca Patrol.
And I am BaerTaffy.
This is Alpaca Patrol signing out. Peace,
Peace,
fools.
fools. Signing off and signing in. It's Alpaca Patrol with another episode of Magic 2014.
How's it going, everybody? It's time to go.
It's going live here with Alpaca Patrol on the Alpaca Patrol Sexy Show on the BaerTaffy Live Show on architecture.twitchtv.com.
You know, I have to say, I did appreciate that you enunciated the text in her name. Nick.
You did, yeah, I heard that.
A lot to do that actually, because I've been guilty of saying it completely wrong for like 6 months.
It was good use of diction, I have to say.
Thanks.
I'm quite impressed.
I
would
love the
to.
word diction.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like that word.
It's a good word. Yeah, it's
Mostly because it says dick in it.
I'm holding you guys hostage right now.
I can tell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want you to click that button.
I want to know, is Or gonna play Avacyn's Glory, or is she gonna random?
I think we're all gonna random sliver deck, actually.
Okay, I will random.
Everybody
them.
random sliver. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Click it.
Sliver
Oh,
deck.
you no! No!
That was the best timing of ever.
Oh my god. It was just I clicked start duel and it still said not all players ready. Like that was
I'm angry.
It was exactly the moment I pressed start.
I'm legitimately mad. What?
Let's go.
Oh,
My,
I clicked
the
it.
button
Yay.
said not ready.
Okay.
What loading screen did you got? A centaur.
I got like a bunch of dudes flying on birds with spears in their hands. I don't think I've ever seen that actually.
I got a bunch of dudes just having sex. It was
Really?
weird.
Wow, man, that's the best one.
Wow.
I love seeing that one.
That's a good one.
New hand. Here.
So, okay, so before we started this episode, we were talking about one of the many games that I designed in my head, and I barely got out the premise. Okay, think XCOM. I get it, it's a bear here.
Yeah.
I was
but
gonna
The
say
thing
it.
I do.
the thing that the thing that I've been floating around in my head for a while now is think XCOM, but
with
instead
aliens.
giant robots versus giant monsters. That's basically the premise.
Kaiju Madness.
Yeah.
The Pacific Rim Job, the game.
X-Bot.
Pacific
Oh,
Rim
that's a better
Job.
one, actually.
Did they come out with that porno? Because they really should have.
How could they have
probably
not? I
the
think they
Sky
released that
stuff.
before they released Pacific Rim, actually.
They came out
Pacific Rim is
Job.
actually a fan fiction of the porno.
Oh, is that what I didn't even know that. Didn't know Guillermo del Toro followed, you know,
Yeah,
pornos so
dude, with a
closely.
name like Guillermo del Toro, you know he's got some interesting fetishes.
That's
Something
true, yeah.
of the bull.
He's probably got a fetish for like that like hand eyeball monster in Pan's Labyrinth.
I think I need like a. I'm gonna make a spreadsheet of sorts, or any kind of like maybe just like a pie chart of what I expect, or the conversation first 4 minutes of our Magic the Gathering episodes, or it could be like just like a wheel I spin, and then it lands on discussing Guillermo del Toro's sexual fetishes. Like it was so fast. Like how
That
did
was
we
pretty
get
quick,
there?
yeah. That was
Really quick. Me
we
sometimes.
got right in. I think the Skype call's kind of lagging out. Nick, are you
Yeah,
hosting
a little
it?
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of bad.
Okay.
It's a little robot-y.
Nick, why don't you end the call? I'll call people
Yeah.
back. All right.
We got-
Here we go. All right.
Yo.
We
Hey.
did that shit live, man. That was amazing.
I know that was incredible.
We're still a little robot-y, but I think it's gonna get better.
It'll
now.
get better in a second. Yeah, I think.
Yes.
It's nice. Yeah.
Agreed.
All right. But
Sometimes
This is why
technology can
they
keep
love
up
us,
with it.
viewers.
exactly. Yeah. But
Care.
did we? So I don't know if you guys. I think you cut out when I was talking about the hands monster from Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah, I
Is-
said that people probably would like to get a weird hand job from it because it's like
Oh,
it's
yeah, I could see it.
during the whole thing, so it's like right up and close and personal, like a POV thing, I guess.
I thought that'd be
I don't know if it
kinda
could
weird.
actually see anything though.
Yeah, that just seems unpleasant.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
eyeball friction. Maybe
But,
you
like-
got to be.
Yeah,
eyeball.
I just.
Like,
What
imagine rubbing your eyeballs against a dick, Nick.
Yeah. That'd be kind of weird. Also, you'd kind of get like butterfly kisses, which actually would be kind of hilarious
Aw.
and
Aw.
awesome.
That's adorable.
Yeah,
Butterfly
that'd be kind
kisses
of
on your
adorable.
penis.
Yeah, I'd be down with that.
So romantic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could dig that. I could get behind some butterfly kisses on
You
the
know,
tip of my penis.
that reminds me of how we spent 15 minutes before we started this dissecting an image of a dude that was hugging a cat, whether or not he had a boner.
Yup.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he does. I think it was concluded that he did have a
Well, I
boner,
wasn't
in
sure if
fact.
it was folds in the fabric, but Rob busted out, anatomical evidence with
Yeah.
images that he pushed over to us.
Push.
Yeah, he convinced me. If he was in court, I would probably have swayed and changed my position.
Yeah. He like
Probably rocking a boner.
he 100%
Is Folds in the
had
Fabric
a
a band name?
MB.
Probably.
boner.
It's
/r
gotta
/ band names.
Mm-hmm.
I always refer people to that subreddit, but I feel like people never go there. It's actually kind of funny because I think it's still one of the most popular subreddits. Like it always has a lot of upvotes on anything, but it has like no comments on any of them.
Oh
Because-
yeah, it's not something you comment on because
Yeah.
like you submit a name and then it's like either that's a good name, that's a band name. You have no reason to like discuss
A
the
good name or a
intricacies
bad
of
name?
Folds in the Fabric. I did say that, and
You
I
did.
want to pretend that I intended to.
Are
Well,
you
we all
implying?
know that the best humor is unintentional stuttering over words. We established that in the last episode.
Yeah, that's something. That's
Oh,
an
man.
inside joke you missed, Bear. Actually,
That's what I'm missing out on.
Yeah,
I asked these guys to like run me down what I happen to maybe be out of the loop on, and they told me that every episode I'm not in essentially consists of reasons why they hate me. So I guess you
Pretty
guys
much,
have been
yeah.
caught up on that. Those of you watching over on youtube.com/RockleySmile and youtube.com/Alpaca Patrol, which if you're watching over on youtube.com/BaerTaffy, you should go check out. Shameless plug.
I like it. Do you ever get tired of people saying bear stuff all the time to you?
Yes.
and that's the end of that conversation. Moving on.
You were curious. That's the answer.
It
That's
must be
the.
really unbearable.
I get it.
Get her out of here.
I saw an interview with Hodor from Game of Thrones, and this one guy, the interviewer was like, "You ever get tired of people coming up to you and just yelling Hodor at you?" And he gave you the usual response of just being like, "No, well, how can I be mad at someone that's such a great community that are so attached to my character and really love everything that has to go on with that?" And then eventually, like it just like weighed down on him. He's like, "Yes, I get tired of it." Because I can imagine people just eating food and be like, Hodor! Is like, oh Jesus fucking, I'm with my family, man.
Well, I was
like with a mouthful of food, it's just
I was just thinking of how I found this game in Bear one time, and I was like, "Hey Bear, you should play this game." And then it showed up at one point in his chat on Twitch, and I was like, "So is this how it goes? Like anything that has to do with a bear, even tangentially related, becomes for you, designed for you at all times?"
Yeah.
because
any
it's
photo of
bear.
a bear, honestly, that
Yeah.
shows up. It may not even be particularly interesting. It just be
Right.
like tweeted at me. It doesn't even have like a message with it. It's just a link to Imgur, and it's a bear,
Right.
and I don't know how to respond to that. I
Right.
I just confirm sometimes. I just say
Right.
yes. That is a bear.
That is a bear.
I should change
had-
my
yeah.
Twitter profile description to something like "Send me pictures of bears, and I will confirm to you whether or not it's a bear."
Well,
Actually, speaking of things for Twitter, if you guys want to tweet pictures of bears to Baer, you guys should go to /r/bears doing human things.
That's a good
because
subreddit,
it's a
actually.
really good
Those
subreddit.
are photos I enjoy.
Yeah.
The ones of bears doing interesting things because
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, but I
check your,
totally know what you
People
mean.
send me stuff with 69 in it all the time, and it's like, yeah, I know it's like a sex position and stuff, but like, I mean,
Wait,
how
what?
much more is
Yeah.
there to the conversation beyond that? I mean,
Is
the
that
number
what's behind
shows
that
up
joke?
all the time.
I'm in the same boat too, where it's just like oh, there's this new alpaca or llama, basically camelid related thing that got popular on Reddit today. Cue like 6 different tweets of like, "Hey Rob, I saw this and thought of you," and I'm not like detracting from people doing that because I love it. It's great, you thought of me. That's very nice, but. I have seen it before. Like that one video by Weeble of like the alpaca sexy dance. If you guys have never seen it,
Right.
by all means go watch it because it's pretty funny. But I literally have been linked to that over the course of my entire YouTube career, maybe 100 times. And what's weird is that it happens throughout the year. There's never like one time where it's like 6 people. Like it doesn't get popular or anything. It's just all the time. It's just like a frequent occurrence.
Constantly.
Like I can expect
Right.
it at least once a month. of someone being like, "Hey, I saw this and thought of you," and it's like, ah, Jesus Christ.
Dude, I
I
was
think I
getting
can-
the Shrek video of the dude getting like basically BF'd
Yeah.
by Shrek. Like I was getting that video like once a day or twice a day for a week.
I think I can boil this down to something folks may not understand. Everyone that finds these funny pictures, they're finding these on things like Reddit and 9gag, and like places you go on the internet to
That nobody
find
else
things
has
that
ever
entertain you. Right, but like the thing that people may not realize is we are those people too.
Yeah,
We
don't-
go to those places and we find those images and those videos as well. Like we are you, but we are on a bigger platform, I guess. But suffice to say, we've seen it.
Anyway,
seen
this
it, so
isn't
thank
meant
you.
to be like a big salty rant about it.
No,
or
no,
anything.
no,
I,
it's
I think it's honestly quite funny, and I'm not upset or anything. I just thought I would ask because it's just a funny question.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I love
Ow.
horror puns. All the horror puns.
Yeah.
I love them.
I love war puns too, actually. Yeah.
I love horror puns, which is not what you would
You just
expect.
want more.
Yeah, I really do.
More or in horror puns.
Exactly.
Yeah, actually, a horror pun is a type of delicacy in Turkestan. So that's
Turkestan.
not what you were thinking. You were thinking. Did you think there were two separate words? Nope. It's
Nope.
a single word. Horpin.
No.
I've noticed throughout the course of this game that people keep killing my creatures for some reason. Does anyone know why that keeps happening?
Well, if you'd stop putting them down, we wouldn't have to keep killing them.
Yeah, it makes a
we
good
happen
point
to.
there, actually.
Oh.
Why is Nick's hand being revealed?
I'm not sure.
Is that his hand?
I think so.
I don't know.
yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
because I put that creature out. Look at my hand. Here you go.
Dude.
Did you
Oh,
enjoy
no,
it?
those are the top 4 cards of your library.
Oh. All
And
right.
then you got to put those elves in your hand. Oh, you got some elf synergy going on.
I think it's called Elfurgy.
Elforgy. You got a lot of elf decks.
You have an
Elforgic.
Elforgy. Yeah.
Yeah, you got an elf
Or-
orgy going on.
Yeah. You should really figure
You
that
should
out.
get in there and
That's one
Would
of the
you-
best war
would-
puns.
If there were elves in the world, and I'm talking about like fantasy elves, not
There are.
like Santa Claus elves, but if those existed, would you bang an elf?
Yeah.
if presented with the option given my current marital status.
But imagine
No,
that
in
that,
a hypothetical world
hypothetical
where there are
yeah.
no marital statuses.
Exactly, yeah.
Whoa, that's like a much more interesting hypothetical than the hypothetical of elves.
Yeah, the elves, yeah. That's a separate fantastical
I know,
element to this world.
Of those different fantasies.
Yeah, it's a strange fantastical
Fantasize
element.
about no one in the world being married. I don't even understand why, but it's so hot.
Imagine there's no marriage.
That would
It's
be.
easy if you get divorced. That's
kinda
a
sad.
what is that? John
I don't
Lennon.
like this anymore.
John Bonerheim.
John Lennon.
I think is his
The
name.
Beatles sang about that.
It's John
Yeah.
Bonerheim. I'm
Oh.
pretty sure.
Wait,
So-
wait a minute.
John Boner.
Who's
was that?
saying
Yep.
imagine?
John Bonerheim.
John Bonerheim. Okay, that's who I thought it was.
He's German.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I'm gonna kill that.
Oh come on, Bear! She
Nah,
was
man.
hurting you.
Yeah, but I had to kill the 4 damage creature.
Way to shirk the
Yeah.
question, by the way, of who would bang an elf.
Yeah.
man, I had to get out of that somehow.
I mean, I'd bang an elf. I'll say that right now. That's like for sure.
Well, we know Rob's an honest guy, because, I mean, he was talking about some other stuff that was a little personal the other
That's true. Yeah. That's a good point. But yeah, no, I'd totally bang an elf. You know what? I'll be honest with you. Even if we were talking about Santa Claus, Christmas elves, I probably would bang one of those too.
I don't like
Good
that.
for you.
You know?
Yeah. What?
I hear they have a real nice package.
Yeah. I get it. It's a pun. It's a thing. Yeah. All right. Fine. I hate this deck so much.
Oh god.
Ugh, it's the worst.
That thing looks like a monster.
It does. It's pretty cool. I
What
actually.
do you imagine when you're thinking about like scary fire beasts?
The
Imagine,
Bloodfire?
like-
Yeah, he looks like a dude from, like, World of Warcraft or something.
Yeah.
He looks like a Dark Souls boss, a specific Dark Souls boss that I just defeated last stream.
Oh, the one at the end of Iron Keep, you
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Yep.
PC version came out, so I can say spoilers now, and
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah, it's, that guy. He's fucking crazy. He was really cool. Like that opening cutscene with him coming out was terrifying. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's alright.
That's pretty cool.
I don't
mean,
like when he, like, kicks you and you just fall in the lava and die in one hit. That's no fun.
I don't think
Or
Is
he
that part of the
punches you, rather.
cutscene?
He
I
punches you. No, it's right after the cutscene.
I wouldn't be surprised if a cutscene in Dark Souls killed you.
That would be so
Oh, that happened in
funny.
Dark Souls 1, actually.
Does
Oh,
it?
really?
Well, kind of. I mean, it does. It's not the cutscene that kills you, but like the boss kills you right after.
Hmm.
You don't
That
really
sounded
have-
like almost like a Dare commercial. Like it's not the meth that kills you, but it's the addiction after. That's what'll get you.
Dark Souls is an addiction that'll kill you, probably.
Dare would
Yeah.
just say like thinking about meth would eventually kill you.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Dare would say saying the words crystal meth will make your tongue fall out and then
What
you'll
was-
die.
Oh, wow.
Dare was an acronym, wasn't it? It's like drugs are real evil.
Really evil.
Don't
Yeah.
abuse real elves.
You really shouldn't. I mean, sexually or otherwise, I'd say.
Right.
But unless it was
Are
consensual,
really
in which case,
erogenous.
you know,
It's like drugs
Erotic.
and I got nothing.
real
Are
Eskimos.
really erotic.
Actually, that
Drugs
would
are
make
really
me.
erotic, yes.
No. Actually, drugs and real Eskimos would be like if they had that I would join that organization when I was a kid. Because like,
and real
yeah, because they offer you information about drugs, and there are Eskimos teaching you. I mean, that
Ooh.
would draw kids in. I think that would be. I don't know why I'm not working in
I
marketing.
don't want to be
to
taught by
honest
an
with you.
Eskimo.
When
You
I
wouldn't-
think
you
of that,
wouldn't
I
be
just
taught by
think
an
of like somebody inviting you into an igloo to do bong hits.
That
Like
would be
black or
amazing.
something.
How cool would that be?
I mean, it's in an igloo, Rob. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
God, man.
Actually,
Just-
what's funny
just
is
lob the ball over the plate for Nick all night, please. Get him going.
it actually would be rather warm, considering how the conservation
outta
of heat
here.
works. But yes, yeah, no. It would be. I would totally take bong rips with an Eskimo. That would be pretty sweet.
Have you ever heard of that hotel that's made completely out of solid ice blocks?
Yes, yeah, I have.
yeah.
Is that not the coolest shit in the entire world?
It's pretty
That's right.
cool. Yeah, it's pretty.
Of course,
cool.
it's pretty cool, Rob. It's made out of ice blocks. Got him.
Well played,
I
Bear.
can't imagine
Talking
staying
about- look
there
it up.
would be.
Mm.
pleasant.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, because it looked like the beds and stuff were made out of ice too.
That would be
I
I hear
kind of
full
awesome.
experience is
solution.
chilling.
I think your love just keeps you warm.
Ice to meet you.
Ah, I see.
That's it.
I wanted someone to channel their inner Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, it also made him Russian, which is kind of strange.
Right. I don't
Why
know.
not?
He's Austria or something.
What?
Yeah,
What's going on? What's going down here?
We're having a moment thinking about stuff.
I think Rob's in phase 2 of something he wasn't intending to do.
No, I'm in phase 1. I'm just thinking about.
Of something you're not intending to do.
Yeah, well, I was
Thinking
also
about
having a
Rob.
conversation while reading what an effect does, so that really substantially lowers my reading ability when that happens, for the most part.
Yeah.
They never teach that in
Yeah.
high school or elementary school, like how to read while
Multitasking?
also talking and also playing a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They also
Yeah,
don't.
where's that course?
Yeah, they needed like Let's Playing 101.
That would be
You
nice.
had like
yeah.
a Twitch class when you're in third grade.
I
You know
think
what-
they do now. Don't you
Look-
think they've changed up
OBS.
the curriculum a little bit to keep up with technology at least a little?
Yeah,
for-
no, you don't.
yeah.
No?
Well, they still teach sex education, at least in New York high schools, in senior year, and it's like
There's lots of states that don't teach sex education.
That's
and there's lots
true.
Of states
Yeah.
that also teach creationism or like try to give it equal footing.
yeah, that's a good point. But I mean, even so, like there's hypocrisies even in New York State legislature where it's supposed to be is like a progressive type of thing where it's like, yeah, well, we'll teach you about how to use a condom in senior year when everyone's already had sex. So it's like, what's the point? Now it's just kind of awkward, and
Oh.
then they force you to see The Miracle of Life, which has one of the most traumatic scenes in a movie I've ever seen in my life, with a lady giving birth,
Yeah.
and it just gives you a close up of the vagina with the baby coming out, and it's like, why did you do that to me?
What
Why
is
did
why?
You, why did you
What
make
is
that
why?
happen?
It's a letter that needs to get out of the alphabet. That's
It
what
really
that is.
does.
I'm trying to call
Is
back
it a
jokes
vowel
from
or a
episodes I was
consonant? We
in.
never know.
Yeah, sometimes why? Sometimes, not all
I
the
watched-
time.
I watched Milo and Otis when I was a little kid, so I was already exposed to the miracle of birth and how gross it is.
I don't know what Milo and Otis is.
It's a
Milo knows is
beautiful
great.
British story about a puppy and a kitten going on a journey together until you find out the horrible dark truth behind the movie that I'm not going to
Yes.
talk about right now.
Don't say it.
But there's a
Oh.
part where they just like start giving birth, and there's just like puppies and kittens shooting out of their ass, and it's really gross.
Wow.
The hell, man.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That was
I
a
mean-
children's show?
it was, but
It
it
was a
was like
movie.
a European children's show, so it wasn't as coddly as American shit is.
Right.
Those Europeans always shooting babies out of their
No,
ass.
but I kind of like I appreciate that they don't try to like coddle everybody. It's just like here's actual life, and that's the world that we live in. and
Here's
that's
actual life. Babies are birthed from your bottom. Welcome to reality.
Here's your rectum. That's where babies come from.
I mean, I was using the term rather colloquially, but yeah, still. But yeah, I actually had sex ed in like 6th grade, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
Really?
But that's,
Pretty.
you know, we're New York, I guess. That's probably good.
That's progressive.
I
I went.
until like 10th grade or something.
Yeah.
I had it again in high school, actually. Probably
I-
in 10th grade.
I went to school in Manhattan,
Oh,
and they fucking taught it in 12th grade. And
That's
it's just like,
it.
come on, man.
That's silly.
Yeah, it's ridiculous because it's. I mean, it not like. I mean, I'm sure everyone who would be interested in the type of education that it would provide probably would know beforehand, but I mean, not if you get in
Yeah.
at like 9th grade, because for the most part, most people are still virgins by then. And actually, all people are virgins until 18 as well, because that's the legal age, including
Yes,
myself.
that is
Of
true.
course,
That's
Yeah.
yes.
absolutely
I
true.
also waited till 18.
I learned what Hmong was by 7th grade, so I think I was very far ahead of the average child's development period.
I don't even know what that means. What's a mum?
That's when you press down on a pregnant lady's belly and jelly comes out. It's like green goo.
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
Hmong.
What?
Holy shit.
That sounds awful.
Why isn't that an option in Cards Against Humanity?
I don't know.
Is that's where I think I would learn about that. I learned about a lot of different things from Cards Against Humanity that I kind
need
of wish
to
I had
start-
stayed ignorant to.
Yeah,
Press
Blumpkins.
down on pregnant ladies' bellies more and see
Yeah.
what happens.
I guess so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take advantage of that.
It's not a real thing, by the way. It's from South
Oh.
Park.
Oh. You
Why you gotta
confused
be
me.
doing that, Nick?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
that,
believed you.
that can't sound healthy, or you
You
know.
know I'll believe anything you say if you're insistent enough about it.
It is pretty gullible of us to believe that if you press a woman's like basically baby button, then
Baby
goo
butt.
comes
I didn't.
out.
Where is
Women have
that?
baby buttons.
Let me
Yeah,
let
where
me
is
look
that?
for
Can you
that.
tell
Well,
me?
no, I'm
Second.
saying like
Mhm.
in the hypothetical scenario in which this Hmong exists, the pregnant protrusion would become functionally a button to secrete this goo.
Well, it's because it pushes on another organ inside, and it's just an emulsion of a couple of different liquids.
Mm.
I believe it's actually a piano, not an organ.
Yeah,
I get
sure,
it.
if you want to be technical.
Or it could be an Emolga, which is a Pokemon. Also, they're coming out with a remake of Ruby and Sapphire soon.
What
That's
kind
supposed
of
to be
goddamn segue was that?
pretty cool. Basically, I just wanted to talk
Fucking
about the
Rob.
new
How
Pokemon
dare
game
you.
coming
You
out.
just hijacked the shit out of that conversation,
Hey,
man.
we
Christ,
should talk
man.
about... Well, in fairness, I think Pokemon might be a more fitting conversation than
Are you
Baby
serious?
Gel.
This is the exact kind of conversation people come to these magic episodes for,
Yeah,
Robert.
they're looking for vagina goo. I
Did
mean,
you
that's the
obviously?
main
nothing
thing.
from episode 101.
I guess that's a good point. I do put vagina goo in my tags as well, so
Ah,
yeah.
It's about time I start to, man. I'm
Yeah, you
losing
really need
SEO.
to. 'Cause it's pretty clearly one of the highest search terms on YouTube. So
Also, like animals doing it, I think is up there too. But we don't
Yeah.
talk about that.
there was
Oh,
this
no.
one really funny video of
God.
these two turtles banging. Oh my god, it was like the greatest thing ever. It was so funny.
Turtles probably have a lot of sex. They live to like 100.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably had
I
a
imagine.
lot of sex, and
but
in
they're very
their
slow.
old age.
You know,
That's-
slow and tender.
I think
That's
actually
why
when
the
turtles
video
have
was
sex,
so
they
funny.
move at light, fast speeds. It's amazing.
No, it's super slow and it's hilarious.
Aw.
Lettuce.
It's so funny. And then it also, because they're, they have fucking shells, so like the shells clank together. And
They have specific ones for fucking. Fucking.
Oh yeah,
shells.
they have fucking shells. Yeah, that's what they, it's like a hermit crab, they just get you out of the shell, you get into a new one when they want
Why can't it be like a shotgun shell? You
That'd
load
be
it into
cool.
your shotgun. It's a fucking shell.
Yeah,
Shoot somebody with it, and you're fucking them.
I can get behind
That doesn't make any sense.
Literally. Well, I mean, sex is very similar to a shotgun.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a sneeze.
It's a
Metaphorically.
sneeze.
Yeah. It's how sex usually works.
That's news to me.
It's 4 or 5 seconds and a spray of buckshot, and that's it. That's essentially how sex goes.
I've been doing it wrong all these years.
I
The buck
know,
calls it
yeah.
anyway. It's just like a sneeze.
Ugh. God, she's got the
Why use
angelic
tissues
overseer.
afterward, right?
Ugh.
We keep it vulgar here on Magic. It's
Mhm.
just the way it is.
As long as we don't use a
As it should
specific
be.
set of words, because there are some that I really don't like. Namely, the other word
Moist?
for vagina. Don't like that at all. It's real
Oh.
bad. Yeah,
The
moist.
other word?
Moist
I thought
is
moist-
among
That's
it,
like
yeah.
the number one most disliked word.
I really don't like moist. It's just
I really
Moist?
think it's
Yeah.
just fine.
Moist.
I think it's quite good.
It's a
I think it's
series of phonemes that just are like regularly unused and strange together, and it
What, like oi, and st?
yeah.
I like.
I
oil
feel as though
hot.
it may have
He
just
says
been
oil.
ruined for everyone by that Photoshop of Nicolas Cage over Hillary Clinton's face.
Right.
Ah.
I don't think I know what you're talking about, but yes.
You don't think you know what I'm talking about? I
think
thought
so.
of
One with the
all
unibrow,
three
right?
of you that I was speaking to just now, you would be the most likely to know what I was talking about.
Is Nicolas Cage yelling moist as Hillary Clinton? Like what?
Oh man, that would almost be better, but
I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. You guys ever see the Nicolas Cage collaboration, or not collaboration?
compilation.
Compilation. Yeah, that's the one. Super good. It's like the greatest thing ever. I love Nicolas Cage. I think he gets a lot of shit on the internet. He's
He
a good
does,
actor.
although he
I
does
think he
have an
likes
entire
it.
subreddit dedicated to him being our one true god.
He is our one true god. So
Mhm.
I think
besides
he
the
revels in absurdity, and I think he enjoys how things turned out for him.
He
I
does.
agree.
He's a cool dude. It's the thing with Nicolas Cage is he'll do like one.
He'll do anything.
He'll
do
yeah.
anything for
That's
money.
His
that's
hair
like
was
the
a
main thing,
bird.
yeah. But he'll do like one really amazing, incredible performance that is like Oscar worthy, and then
What was that?
40 really awful movies. Oh, loads of his films are just real where he's really good. I mean, Raising Arizona, Leaving Las Vegas. Leaving Las Vegas, I think he was nominated for an Oscar in that movie. Matchstick
Okay.
Men, even National Treasure is real good. I wouldn't say his performance is particularly
So like
amazing in that movie.
adjective, then place.
Fair, I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
Why did I lose my fire guy?
She
What happened?
she
Sorry.
ringed him with an
Who
oblivion.
killed my fire guy?
She put an oblivion ring on him.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was more interested in how how Rob basically boiled down Nicolas Cage's career to a very polite way of saying he's done one really good movie and everything else is just shit.
No, he's done a series of good movies, but what happens is he does one amazing film and then just like 40 god awful
Right.
just
How many
trash.
movies
It's like
one
as
person
many
do in a
movies as
career?
Nick Cage's been in.
He's been in a lot of fucking movies.
All right, hang on. Now that I'm out of the game, I have plenty of time for
Yeah,
myself.
Wikipedia.
Google
See,
Nicolas
how many
Cage,
films? He's been in a lot.
IMDb.
He's at
You think
least
he's been
30.
in more than 80, Rob? Because if you think
I
he's been
wouldn't
in
say
more
that.
than 80, yeah, so that's 2 good movies, which is most of a career.
No, he's been in a lot of good. I mean, like I said, Leaving Las Vegas, Raising Arizona,
Leaving Arizona.
Matchstick
Official movie on
Man.
IMDb.
Wicker Man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Wicker Man is just
National
fantastic.
Treasure.
Now, I would say National Treasure is a good movie. I don't think I would put that as like one of his best performances in
I
a
was
film or
joking.
anything. I like that movie. I really like National Treasure. That's a good
The
film. It's fun.
Night at
I
the
like the-
Museum.
Nah,
I like the
it's
puzzle aspect of it.
yeah.
Which
It's
is, you know,
it's
that's
like
kinda cool.
a modern, a sort of a modernization of Indiana Jones a little bit. Which it's
yeah.
it's a fun little adventure thing. It's fun. It's a fun movie. It's all right. It's not bad. It's it's
The
not.
only thing
It's,
about Nicolas Cage is that he just has the expression that he is constantly trying to think of where he put his keys. Where did,
Yeah.
where did he
yes,
put
I can
his
see
key?
that. Yeah.
He may just
Oh,
be
man, now I'm
confused
having
in
fun with
life.
that.
He's
Maybe.
also in that. What's that one movie? The word the word multiplicity comes to mind, but that's obviously Michael Keaton. But the one where he plays himself and his twin. I think it's directed by David Fincher, but I might be wrong.
Please tell me you're thinking of Face Off,
no,
because that's John Travolta.
No. Face Off.
Oh.
Face Off is amazing. Face
Oh
Off
my
is
god, you're absolutely right about his face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
true,
cycling through photos on IMDb. Every single one, you could just put a thought bubble above his head.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
did I put
Where are
them?
my keys?
Yeah.
Where did I put my keys?
Where the hell are they?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's a pretty fair assessment of Nicolas Cage. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I think he's done. That's why I think he gets a lot of shit because he does so many of those really awful movies. But he does do from time to time these like really incredible performances.
I
Not
really
the
liked
bees
his
dot
role
gif.
as the fry cook in what was it? Oh shit! Now I lost the name of it. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I think that was one of his first roles. It's a very minor role.
The Robert Downey Jr. had really fucked up teeth in that movie.
He was in
What
it
are
too.
Fast
Yeah.
Times?
I don't know.
Fast Times are when you're like a kid and everything happens so fast around you, and
There are
you know,
times.
you're doing
It's a lot
drugs. You're having
faster after I
sex.
got out of high school, though.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
the
because when you
years
get
just
older,
fly
your
by.
perspective.
Hey Baer, I'm actually really curious. You were gonna give me, you were gonna be the information smith, and then you didn't tell me how many movies he was in. How many movies has he been in?
Nicolas Cage has been credited in 75 films as an actor,
Wow.
including those in pre-production.
So he's
right
not actually worth two yet. Two good ones
No,
yet.
no, he's almost up to 2 good films. So we've got to pick
Almost,
one
yeah.
out of the 75 he's been in and say that is his definitive moment.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with Raising Arizona.
that's a very good movie.
It is a really good movie. I've seen that movie, so that's got to be like some kind of vouch
That's
for it.
very
You've
telling.
seen it,
Yeah,
so-
hmm
that's amazing that Baer has
Yeah.
seen that movie.
It really is, genuinely.
I love the Coen brothers. I think I heard that they were making a new movie, but I could be wrong. But I thought I heard that the Coen brothers are making a new movie. I think
I
Ethan
hear the Coen brothers make films.
Do they?
Whoa.
Huh.
What about the Wachowski brothers? They never make anything anymore.
They haven't made anything since that ninja movie, which was okay actually.
The Matrix
bad.
3.
Yeah,
No, he's talking about ninjas in space.
Speed Racer was awful though. That was a
Was
really
it?
bad movie.
Obviously.
Super bad.
Oh.
It was really bad.
They're making a new
Was
Flash
it Dragon
television
Ball
show.
bad?
I saw that. No, it wasn't Dragon Ball bad. I mean, that's, you know what's funny is I have met Goku on multiple occasions.
The guy?
Have you?
Yeah, he works. Yeah, the actual character Goku. he jumped out of Akira Toriyama's classic work and became a real person. I'm friends with him. Yeah, the guy who plays Goku in that movie, I've met him a couple times because my actual friend works with him on the show that he's on, which is Shameless on Showtime. So
I wanna
Goku
wonder
seems like
why
the
he had
nicest
to-
guy.
Why
yeah.
To clarify your actual friend.
Yeah, because I don't even remember Goku's name, but he's, I met him. I wouldn't say he's my friend, really. He's like I met him through Jeremy, so. But
Oh yeah, Jeremy.
classic Jeremy.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
Jeremy's
Oh, yeah.
spoken.
I never watched, I haven't watched too much of Shameless, but I really should, because I hear that show's very good, and my friend's on it, so.
Nick was singing a Pearl Jam song, and I wanted to acknowledge that because I recognized it.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's fair.
Somebody just removed my life source and is also attacking me.
Yeah.
That's true.
I've noticed this.
I saw that, yeah, that was pretty rude.
Okay, do you look at his elf army there?
Yeah, that's a lot of elves.
It's best not
Yeah.
to look at them.
That's too many.
not-
elves.
They don't like being looked at, yeah. Yeah, but
Kids
actually,
don't play with too
Very-
many elves.
you
Pay
you,
no attention to the elves.
you tangentially mentioned that new Flash show. I saw the.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that as well, and it looks actually all right.
It does. I'm getting this weird vibe of just about every new superhero movie these days is now utilizing the exact like character persona of the kid in the new Spider-Man films.
Yeah. No,
Right.
Like
I think that
that's the
specific
guy
one
from
though.
now
Dante
on.
from
That-
DMC.
That specific
Yeah.
one though is totally that actor though. He's totally trying to be what's his face. From
Oh, yeah,
Spider-Man. That one's like super specifically. I was just even wow. Those get haste.
Excuse me?
Those two.
Wow, okay.
Oh, you just removed my life source. I gotta act quick or you're gonna hit me for 6 every turn.
I'll hit you
The
for 6.
so yeah, no, he totally is like the Spider-Man dude. Actually, speaking of something new movie that's coming out that I'm really excited about, Godzilla. I don't mean to. I would say that perhaps was not the wisest of decisions, or I know that you are particularly new to magic.
I am. But I would have died.
I'm gonna give that a
Yeah, so you did kill the 10-10. However, he can do that every turn. So really, those are expendable to him anyway. What you really probably should have done in that scenario. And now, granted, I'm not a magic master or anything, but you could have just blocked with one really insignificant creature both times, because those don't have trample, so you wouldn't have actually taken any damage or lost as many creatures.
We're trying to gently introduce you to playing Magic for YouTube,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
welcome to what that will be.
YouTube comments would be much more cruel than what I just did.
I mean, the reality of the situation is that I'd much rather spare any of you guys the stress of having to deal with the angry comments and still lose. Like, that's preferable. No angry comments for anyone, and I don't care if I lose.
Right. Yeah, that's fair. But
Well, that's good to know.
Anyway, new movie, Godzilla. Tomorrow.
What's that about? I've never heard of this
Tomorrow?
franchise.
Oh yeah, it comes out tomorrow.
Damn.
Well, actually, technically speaking, it came out 2 hours ago.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
In 17 minutes, actually.
Oh,
No.
right, yeah. For you, I forgot. Yeah. You're in that
Time
weird...
zones are weird.
Yeah, you're in that weird mountain zone.
Yeah,
What's
no one
that
knows
about?
about it.
Yeah, that's a weird
Very secret.
place.
The secret time zone.
Where is I don't even
Where's
know.
the cutoff point?
No. I was actually asking Or, because she lives in some strange faraway land that I don't
she's
even
in
know what the time zone
Central,
is.
I believe.
Ah. I don't see. I don't
Yeah.
even know what that state is.
That's right. You can.
There's just one state?
It's just one state.
I think so. Yeah. It
Central
could be.
Coast.
Oh,
It's
Central
one state.
Sun. Yeah,
I don't know how it works really.
Central State.
I used to live up
Um,
there in that there Wisconsin.
Did you?
Oh, really?
I did. Yeah, when I was 10 years old. That was my abode.
Why Westconsin? Why not Eastconsin?
Yeah, really.
I know, right? I actually lived
You're
in
saying it.
Central Wisconsin.
Central Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good part of Wisconsin.
Yeah. Wisconsin in general is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I could get behind that. Yeah.
There's very cool bits in Wisconsin.
I don't know what to do.
I remember in PAX, inside of it, when we were all walking around together, and you passed by a drinking fountain and said, "Hang on, I need to use the bubbler."
Yeah.
And that
Oh, I
was
remember
the
that.
moment when I knew, I determined, oh, hey, she's from Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the only state that has such a giving tell and can only be attributed to one place in the country.
Bubbler does not mean a marijuana paraphernalia in this particular scenario.
It does
No.
not.
Huh.
No.
Okay. What does it mean?
Water fountain.
It is a drinking fountain. Yeah, water fountain.
See, that's what I gathered from the story. However, it still doesn't really truly make sense to me. Your water fountains bubble in Wisconsin?
They kind of
Wisconsin?
Yeah. I don't know the name of this
Oh,
magical
yeah.
land. Yeah. That'd be good.
You got a lot of elves, Nick.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that things were gonna tap like that.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm scared.
It's gonna be all right. Don't worry too much about it.
Every little thing gonna be all right.
Yeah, what happened actually? I wasn't even really paying attention to what Nick just did.
I think that's the problem is we weren't paying attention.
Ah, yeah.
That's usually the problem in this series.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it's pretty fair.
I think I get that. That's my problem in just about everything I do on YouTube for video game purposes.
Life really as well for me.
Yeah.
Just don't really pay a whole heck of a lot of attention. Except when I watch TV shows and movies. I can watch a movie once and then tell you everything that happened in it.
Wow.
Yeah. Very
Oh, God damn it, I ran out of time.
superpower.
Oh, you ran out of time. Thank God.
Night block this instead.
I was gonna
No?
attack you with everything except for the ones I wanted to put on Or.
They have a button for that.
Yeah, I know that I used it, but I thought when I said attack with all that it would also move the ones I had already selected, so I chose not to.
Reveal the top 4 cards.
Well, yeah, that's a thing.
Oh, that has trample butts.
It tramples butts
It tramples butts?
right over them.
Huh.
What does it have against butts?
I know,
Butts are
right?
nice.
They're in the
Really
way.
does
That's
like
all
them.
it is.
It's gonna go over them, under them, through them, whatever it can.
Come sail away.
Through butts. Ooh.
You gotta do anything you gotta do to get away from the butt.
Hey, or
Oh, I see. Sorry.
No,
then-
I was actually gonna say you could have kept yourself alive for at least one more turn.
I
How's
couldn't.
that?
Because she blocked the 3 damage creature instead of the 11 damage creature.
I have to.
No, she had to. It's a taunting elf.
Oh,
I forgot
it's a
that I had
taunting
that.
elf. Oh, damn.
I should have used
Oh,
it on
see,
the other turn. I would have already been ahead.
Yeah, that's true.
It went
YouTube
na na
already
na na
left
na,
it.
and then obviously she had to take it
Mhm.
down.
YouTube has already left the angry comments a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
You can actually edit those guys, those angry comments you just left. You can actually click on them, and there's a little drop-down menu. You can go edit and then say, "Sorry, I didn't realize you did a different thing after." It's okay. I forgive you. We're gonna be fine. We'll get through this together, guys. What are you doing?
I
was that
killed
all
your,
about?
Killed your taunting elf.
Why would you do
Ah.
that? I
He's-
needed that.
Yeah, he's
He's
a
being a
bubble.
little bitch, man.
Yeah.
But I have you though, so you didn't kill the other one.
I have to say, you know, this is something. There's another one. God damn it! Why do you have
Yeah,
two?
there's
of them?
actually another one on the left side.
Oh well. But
Sorry.
anyway,
Two
the
taunting.
I gotta say, when Baer said a little bitch, he did it in such an eloquent fashion that I remember thinking I was talking about something like this. But when you were younger, you know, you could still hear it when you listen to little kids when they curse. But just remember when you couldn't curse properly, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when at some point, just a magical moment happened where suddenly you could swear properly.
But there was
And-
always that kid in your like grade class who just grew up way too fast, and you
Yep.
heard him swear, and it was like
Yeah.
it was like listening to an orchestral performance.
He paid
Yeah.
for it in other ways, though. Like the fact that he could swear early means that he had to give another part of himself away to get that
Like
ability.
his leg.
Not necessarily.
Mhm.
The
The-
kid's seen some shit, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Metaphorical leg.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
We're talking about his penis, is what we're getting at.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
had to give away his penis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
did.
did.
His penis, yeah.
That's that's like hashtag just guy things on Tumblr when you have to give away your penis to swear well in the 3rd grade.
Yeah. Actually,
I want that like over a picture of like some like sepia tone sunset, like a very bolded, emphasized font.
when
Rob,
you
where
said
did all your creatures go?
I killed them all because I'm fucking boned out of my
Why?
mind.
How did you even manage to do that?
I had a couple like direct like damaged creature specifically things.
I
I
didn't
just
even notice you.
yeah, I killed all of them. Yeah, I didn't want to give the elves the satisfaction of killing my phoenixes. They kill themselves in seppuku before they
They'll rise again, don't worry.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the main thing. But you said swear well, and you said give his penis to swear well. I'm just imagining like a British schoolboy named
Oh my
Swearwell, and
No, Professor Swearwell.
yeah, Professor Swearwell.
Swear well.
You have to put it in a little box with silver hinges and present it to Professor Swearwell.
Yeah, and he only says cunt because he's got a British accent.
Right. And he's got a ruler and he slaps it on his hand all the time. And he's like, you better put your dick in the box and I'm going to slap you with the ruler, Professor Squirrel. But like much more proper with a British accent.
Yeah. And he'll swear very well in that specific
Yeah.
scenario. So
It's right in the name.
yep.
He's the master.
Yeah. That'd be pretty good. I'd
Well,
like
great
that very
visual
much.
to end the episode on, everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Professor Swearwell. Everyone, put your penises
No.
in a box and give it to Professor
And
Swearwell.
not in the
But what
just.
if I can't? What if I wanted to present something?
Well, you figure it out.
Yeah,
That's a
Professor
problem you're gonna have to
Swearwell
I wouldn't
doesn't.
swear well in 3rd grade.
I mean, it's an all boys school.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, so really, if you got into the all boys school, then that's like
it's the all
completely
boys club,
different.
I see.
Yeah.
I mean, like, kudos to you if you managed to get that far, but now you got a particular predicament to.
I believe it's
Pontificate upon.
philosophically called the Mulan predicament. I believe it's
Right.
it's regularly
The
talked
Mulan
about.
conundrum. I
Yeah,
believe
that's
they,
it's a-
listed as in Wikipedia.
Yeah, philosophical problem that's philosophers haven't been able to solve for several centuries.
For
They
several.
just keep
minutes.
making whimsical movies about it for some reason.
Yeah. And strangely, they all feature Chris
The
Rock.
Olsen twins.
Yeah.
Chris
Yeah,
and Medea.
yeah. It's amazing that happens. Oh my God, is
I don't
Medea gonna
think
have a
any
family
episode-
reunion anytime soon?
I really hope so. What about Eddie Murphy?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Eddie Murphy. Yeah,
Does this joke even make sense?
You know what's funny? Actually, here's the thing about Eddie Murphy. In America, people are just like, "What the fuck happened to Eddie Murphy?" Because like, you lost him. Like he just fucking went off the map. You never heard about him, and then he would like make some like really awful movies every once in a while. But you know that he was, at least at the time that I heard this fact, he was the best. The most well-paid overseas actor on Earth.
Oh.
Like, all of his movies do so well not in America. So, like, those really awful films that he's been doing, they fucking sell like hotcakes in Europe. It's amazing.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Real weird.
Is that like Mr. Bean? You
Uh,
also do that too?
maybe. I don't know. Does Mr.
What
Bean
do the
not
Europeans
so well?
get about Eddie Murphy that we don't understand?
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
he used
I
to
wanna
be
understand.
amazing. Like, whatchamacallit?
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah,
was, like,
that's
the
what I was about
best
to
movie
say.
Ever.
Yeah, and then there's also Beverly Hills Ninja with Chris Farley, which was also
Not as
pretty
good, but still good.
Yeah,
Then
still
there's
good.
Beverly Hills, the location in California. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
And his
that's
oof.
pretty void of Eddie Murphy at the moment.
Yeah,
but
that's true. Yeah. Or well, we don't know. I mean, maybe he lives in Beverly Hills. I don't know.
Maybe.
Beverly
Wasn't
Hills,
up
that's
there
where I
anyway.
want to be.
Me too. Yeah, Weezer.
Mm-hmm.
1996.
Yep.
Except
Blue album.
that's not.
Right?
No.
No,
No?
I
that
was
wrong?
making that up. Well, I know it was made
Yeah.
by Weezer, but
Now I gotta
Blue
find
album
out.
is very great, but Beverly Hills is they're more not it's stuff in the knots.
Beverly Hills is a song by American alternative rock band Weezer. It is the first single from the band's fifth album, Make Believe, in 2005.
See in the knots.
that was
Yeah.
pretty close. 1996, 2005. Just,
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
within a
9 years
decade, give or
off. Yeah.
take.
You
It's
know.
1 decade. It's no big deal.
It's fine.
You know, it's basically the same.
Fine,
thing.
or
I didn't know
God.
that Weezer was so contemporary. I actually really did think that they were in the 90s.
those guys are all super old.
They did exist
Yeah.
in the 90s, yeah.
Rivers
What do you think?
Cuomo is 84.
Huh.
No, he's 43.
Okay. I was gonna. Charles Dance old.
Great.
I lived in the 90s. That doesn't make me old.
I don't know.
I think we all lived in the 90s.
We did. Yeah.
I lived in the 90s, Nick. Can you milk
Yeah, but
me?
did you really live in the 90s?
I was alive when the internet came out.
I was
Same.
alive
Oh.
before the internet came
Me
out.
too. Yeah.
I had
I
an
am the
America
internet.
Online address.
That's gonna be something that I'm sure like our grandchildren are gonna say when we're like 160 years old because of cybernetic technology, and they're gonna be
Yes.
like, "Hey, Grandpa, what was the world like without the internet? It was fucking hell. It was hell on Earth."
I had lots of pagers.
You know what? I bet at that point in time they're gonna have a video game that is virtual reality of life
Pre-internet.
for
Yeah, what it was like when we had to like use flip phones.
It's called
Oh,
Soda
God.
Drinker Pro, man. That shit's out right
Soda
now.
Drinker Pro. Yes.
We did drink a lot of
Fucking
soda in the
trip.
90s. Yeah.
I still drink a lot of soda. I gotta cut back.
Yeah, that shit gets you fat. Like that
It
that
does.
specifically does. I know.
That's
Actually,
the only
what
thing,
if I-
actually.
my-
Scientists have
Pop
discovered.
That's
doesn't-
it.
Pop
Soda's the
doesn't
only
get you
cause.
fat.
that's like don't call it pop. Don't
It's
be one
pop
of
in
those.
Wisconsin. It
It's
is.
not.
I'm
pop.
gonna vouch
What's
for her.
popping
on
in
this.
Wisconsin?
Pop nowhere.
Poppin'.
It's
The
never
bubblers are
pop.
popping.
The
Yeah.
bubblers are popping.
Some bubblers have pop.
Really?
Poplars
Yeah.
have bub.
I don't think you
Mhm.
should do. You probably shouldn't
No
smoke
poplars
marijuana
have
with it.
bub, but some bubblers have pop.
Raise some subs for your bubs.
What is this? Wolverine's Twitch channel?
Yeah, it's Josh as Wolverine. Welcoming a new subscriber.
Oh my god. Can Josh this Halloween dress up as Wolverine and every time someone subs he has to say,
Good
raise some
justice.
suns for your bubs? Can that please happen? Can
I'll
you
ask him. I
Talk to
don't know,
him
he's a
about
wild
this,
I don't know
please.
why I'd say no to that.
Yeah, he's kind of he kind of has to do
Fucking
that.
mask.
Mhm.
He's got to grow the chops though,
Yeah, clearly.
and
gotta
the
have the
blades out of
Why
his
isn't
nose.
He has
Josh
to
down?
grow the blades. Yeah, just grow
It's the
them.
gross.
Grow
Yeah,
the blades.
yeah. It's not. It shouldn't be too hard, really.
How do you get the
Josh
chops?
is like
if you don't blades?
Hugh Jackman's long lost twin brother.
I could see that. Yeah. Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Hey, look! There's Ackman. There's his brother, Little Ackman, and look, that's Hugh Jackman.
You're welcome,
You
audience.
introduced it like they were going on like a 3-on-3 wrestling match.
That would be
not
amazing.
Wrestle the Ackmans.
the Flying Ackman brothers. This is the 1920s where they
Or
would
the McFoyles. They like too much.
just stay away from
Watch them descend with grace and courage. Flying Eggman.
Now you're a Canadian from
Circus
South
guy.
Park.
Ah, yeah. Thanks for watching Magic 2014,
Yeah.
everybody. I want to actually apologize. I'm pretty sure through the midway point of the video, I realized that having restarted the Skype call, OBS decided to turn itself down to about 20% of normal volume.
Oh no!
Unless I can fix that, no one may see this on my channel, but we'll find out, I'm sure.
Also, I apologize for Skype being shitty. It cut out a bunch of times. I'll try and edit those away, but I may or may not.
We'll see.
Yeah.
New episodes are on Mondays and Fridays, and of course, thank you, of course, to our both of our guests for being here, and of course, or for being here for the first time. Hopefully, we'll come back many more times.
Her name is really
Response.
confusing when mixed with a lot of other prepositions.
Yeah, I started to have a problem saying words when I was in the middle of that because I got a lot of them mixed up too.
Yeah.
I
You
get
could hear me
Totally
stutter.
intentional.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Well, I could
I
say
get
or architecture, and that's like a whole other thing. But that's
And
like
then
a
you
lot.
gotta get that proper diction again.
You
Then we have
really
an
do. You gotta
entire
get the
circle of
diction right.
You
jokes.
gotta have the proper dick, really.
You have to eat.
You do.
You have to.
And then you
eat
gotta put it in
prediction.
Professor Swearwell's box.
the silver hit.
Swearwell's box. Oh, I hope that sticks. Also, we need to get Josh. We need to
I
get
hope that
Josh
sticks
and
to
Warren.
Professor Swearwell's box.
All right.
Robert.
Thanks for
Bye.
watching, everybody. Bye.
Bye.